Welcome to my channel, Aligning with My Soul. I'm going to do a masculine reading today. I'm going to tap into the masculine energy and to see how God is helping him and where his energy is at and what he's dealing with, all the blocks, and if he's moving forwards or whatever he's up to, and how he's feeling towards his divine feminine. I always find it really exciting doing divine masculine readings, and I sort of mainly do those readings because I know the viewer that's watching is usually the conscious one, which will be divine feminine and should be positive clarity. So it's really important that you feel you know what's going on with your divine masculine. I know it makes you feel a bit more secure, so that's why I've decided to do another divine masculine reading, and I find it lots of fun doing it, and my twin flame triggered me, so I'm on this spiritual journey too. And this reading is going to be for people that are in separation, some kind of separation or challenge or no contact, so I know how important it is for you to know what's going on with the masculines. When I refer to divine masculine and divine feminine, it's just energy. I realise that, and it's just easier for me to say masculine, feminine, him, her. Just put it into your situation and how it resonates in your situation. So don't be offended by me calling them divine masculine, feminine, whatever. So I'm excited to see where the masculine's energy is at the moment, because I haven't done one for a couple of days. So all last week I know that there was lots of spiritual growth going on and different shifts and things going on internally, so it'd be interesting to see where he's at the moment. I hope you guys are all okay. And when I said earlier about separation, just remember you're not in separation. You're separated from the physical person, but because you're one soul, your twin flame is the other half of your soul, so you're just the one. So you just remember that that'll help you and soothe you, so you don't feel like you're actually in separation. You're together all the time because you're one soul. So anyway, right, let's get on with this reading. Right, what is going on? How is God helping divine masculine, and where's his energy at, and what's he experiencing at the moment? I'm going to use these oracle cards, which I've been shuffling for the last 5 minutes. I didn't mention that. They're Archangel Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue. I love these ones because they're bright and colourful and they have really lovely messages, and I'm drawn to use oracle cards at the moment because they're more clear, the message of what is actually going on. So I'm going to pick 4 cards from here. You know what to do. Beautiful. Nurture. Clairaudience. Let's move those over so I can fit the 4th one in. And claircognizance. I can never pronounce that one, but it's claircognizance. I'm no good at pronouncing new names, so you have to bear with me that. Anyway, they're 4 beautiful cards, nice colours. And then I'm going to use Archangel Michael to see what messages are from this deck and what God is helping divine masculine with. How is divine masculine? Where is his energy at, and how is God helping him at the moment? Right, go forward fearlessly, which we had the other day. It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. This situation is already resolved. Interesting. Sense of humour, we had that one as well the other day. Interesting. Right, and then what I'm going to do is get 4 cards from Doreen Virtue Daily Guidance Oracle cards, and I love these because they have really cute messages. How is God helping divine masculine? How's his energy? How's he feeling? Acceptance. Be honest with yourself. Notice the signs. There's nothing to worry about. Very good. This looks like it's going to be an interesting reading. Right, the cards I'm going to hold up anyways to show you, and I'll read them to you as well. And then I'm going to get cards from Ambika. I'm going to get 2 cards from Ambika Waters. What is God helping Divine Masculine with? Divine Masculine with? And how's he feeling? What is his energy? Whoops, that flipped out. It's Archangel Michael. There isn't much room. Serenity. Wow. They look like they're beautiful cards. So I'm interested to read them out to you and see how this is unfolding for the Divine Masculine. Right, first of all we got, you know what to do. Hold that down, sorry. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So he knows what to do. Divine Masculine knows what he's got to do. He knows what he wants to do, and God is helping him come to, you know, to actually take this action that he needs to do, because he knows inside, he knows, you know, in his gut, and his inner truth of what is the right thing to do towards, you know, coming towards his divine feminine, sorry. And he's smiling as well. So this man in this picture, he's smiling because he knows, and God is helping Divine Masculine trust his inner knowledge and act upon it without delay, because it's the right timing. And we had a card recently about perfect timing as well, so a beautiful card. And it's nice to see a card and actually with the man actually smiling in it, not looking so serious or as if there's so much worry or whatever, but that's a really nice smile. Right, and then underneath we've got from Archangel Michael, you've got go forward fearlessly, which, you know, is unfolding from what it says, you know what to do. Thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand, giving me the confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. So he's been guided, he knows what to do, he's been guided to listen to his inner truth and to go forwards fearlessly, to just take that confidence and courage to go forwards fearlessly. So there's going to be some kind of action that we're going to see from Divine Masculine, because these cards are definitely unfolding in this way. You know, we can see by all the cards so far that that is what's going to happen. There's going to be some kind of action. So you could be getting some kind of communication or of some kind, or so that you're going to notice that he's going to be moving forwards towards his Divine Feminine. So he's going to find that confidence and courage because God is working with him. So this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. There's a helicopter going over, sorry if you can hear that. Right, and then it's acceptance. We haven't had this one before, acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way you inspire, lift everyone to the highest potential. So God is asking him to accept the situation that he's in and to see things through, you know, what you have through angel eyes, you know, at peace, not to worry about anything, about the fact that he's going to go forward, and there is nothing to worry, just to keep going with him, because you know that in your inner truth, the inner knowledge that you have is the correct one, and just to know that it's right how you're feeling, to actually come forwards towards his Divine Feminine. So he knows that he feels this unconditional love, and he needs to accept that he feels this way, instead of trying to run away from it. It's okay to feel this way, this unconditional love. And when he accepts that everything around him, he'll feel unconditional love about everything around him. Not just only his divine feminine, but everything's just going to feel abundant. He's going to feel abundance, and everything will unfold and how it should do. And everybody will want to be around that person, because they can feel the love and the potential of this person, because he's just accepting and not hiding away. He's listening to his inner truth, and so he's been shown to accept. And that's for everybody, in life, acceptance. When you can accept whatever the situation, good, bad, whatever, if you can actually accept it and feel whatever you're feeling in that time and be in the present, that's when you know that you're doing your spiritual journey, and you feel zen, and you know that you're conscious, you're alive, and you're present in life. So the next card I'm going to go to is Nurture. Archangel Gabriel, this is. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So he could be dealing with some inner child stuff at the moment, which there's lots of things that he could be experiencing lots of things that are coming up, like rejection, abandonness, abandon. He could feel, he could have felt like as a child that he was abandoned and rejected and not loved and nurtured. So he's dealing with stuff with his inner child, and he could be, he could have like children around him, and finding it therapeutic, like having children around him, the divine masculine, to help him in his situation at the moment. And we had the other day about a card saying the divine masculine has a special gift with children as well. So, but I would, my intuition is saying to me that he is dealing with inner child stuff, and he's feeling that he wants to be nurtured, dealing with that. So, and thinking about his divine feminine maybe nurturing him. And then we've got from Archangel Michael, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. So again, God and Archangel Michael are helping him make the right decisions, and he's been guided, to know what his inner truth and how he's feeling, and his knowledge inside that is the correct one, and he knows the right decision, what to do, to go forwards fearlessly, accept that this is unconditional love that he's got, and it's time to leave the old, all the old ways, the situation that he's been, hiding away or living a life that he doesn't want to, and he knows the life that he wants to. So it's about letting go of an unhealthy situation, put it into how it is fitting to your situation, how it resonates for you, because everyone's circumstances are different, but it's definitely it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. It's time to take a step forward fearlessly, because God is guiding him and saying that this is the right time. You need to accept, what the right thing is, you've got the knowledge, go with your inner truth, and everything's going to be fine. So God is very, helping him deal with so many different things and helping him and guiding him in such a positive way. So this is definitely saying to me that there's going to be some kind of action, communication, something happening, which I something that's going to be happening, you're going to be hearing. So it'd be interesting enough to leave me comments down below to tell me if you actually did hear anything, because this is definitely saying that something's going to be happening. And then, funnily enough, we have be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they will come to you upon angels with wings. This is absolutely beautiful, because he's guided to go with, you know, with his heart, to know the truth, with his inner truth, to admit to himself, to accept, you know, like we've got here, this card, accept how you're feeling, and it's okay, and God will give him the strength and the courage to take this, to move forwards, to take some kind of action, and just to, you know, just for him to know that it's okay to be honest with yourself. And once he can be honest with himself, everything's going to unfold anyway, because all of this fear and upset that's all inside him will just be released, and he just feel free from this whole situation, and everything will be, whatever situation your divine masculine is in, it could be very complicated, it usually is, or you could be in a very complicated situation, but when you take the step of going through the fear and getting through the other side of it, it all works out and unfolds, because God has always got your back. So this is a really strong reading of guidance. God is guiding him so much and is with him. It's massive spiritual growth for the divine masculine. Fair audience, this is Archangel Zadkiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people, as we just said. Notice the loving guidance. So God is trying to show him guidance and soothing and love him to feel it in a way where he's actually going to listen, and he's actually going to go within, because he knows everything's right, and feeling this unconditional love that he feels and accepting it. So he is being beautifully guided at the moment. So these cards are just absolutely lovely, and that's why I like doing oracle cards, because it's more significant, more clear, and it's more of a message for the person that's watching. This situation is already resolved. I give any worries, cares and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this. Give details of the situation and divinely in a perfect way. So he's so been encouraged to actually open up and to talk to God, to give all of his worries and all the things that he's frightened of. I mean, this masculine is very afraid, very, very afraid, because for a long time, for the whole of, since I've been doing these readings, it's always been cards about confidence, courage, strength that God is trying to give him to actually move forward. So it means that the viewer that's watching, you're doing a great job with your spiritual journey, because your energy is going to your divine masculine, because you're the positive polarity, and he's dealing with all this stuff that you've been dealing with too. So God is saying the situation that you're worried about is already resolved. Please, it's divine timing, God's plan. He knows. God is trying to guide him to do this, and to get rid of the fear, and just to do something about this situation, instead of just being stuck in this stuck energy, because the stuck energy has been going on for a long time. This has been such a gradual thing, but this is definitely moving forwards, and all of the cards are saying that, and that God is with him, working with him. Notice the signs again. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins and other signs upon your path to remind you, that you're loved and never alone. Again, signs. God is showing him signs. It could be in lots of different ways. It could be things that he's seeing that's going to remind him of divine feminine. You know, it could be seeing her name everywhere, or he's listening. You know, there could be music or things that you know that you see that reminds of the memories that you had together. So he's been given signs in lots of different ways to know, you know, whatever that may be in your situation. He's definitely been given signs and things to actually like push him to actually do something, because it's reminding him of the beautiful memories and how he feels towards his divine feminine, because he can't get away from it. He tries to keep running, but there's no getting away from it. So this is just beautiful. Now I'm going to go to this card, but I can never pronounce it. It's claircognizance, which is Archangel Uriel. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answer your prayers. So any thoughts or anything that comes to him, pay attention, like signs or anything like that. They are the answers to your prayers, and that will give you the confidence and the courage and the strength to face that fear that he's experiencing, to actually do something about this situation, and just accept that you feel this unconditional love. And that is just a wonderful thing. Instead of putting it in the mind, take over and thinking about the past, the future, if you can just think about the present and just accept it, he will definitely be coming forward. So this is very intense. I'm actually blown away by this. Okay, and he's been advised to look, you know, at this situation with a sense of humour. Thank you for helping me see the humour in this situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I am willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. So once he's actually accepted and gone through the situation that he's frightened of, or whatever that may be, he will actually look back at that, you know, and actually laugh about this whole thing, because it's so simple after all. It feels so difficult, it feels like there's no solution because there's so many, you know, difficult, complicated situation, but it's never complicated, because if you go within, the answer's always there. God is helping you and guiding you to actually, you know, take the courage and the strength to go through your fear, whatever that may be. Everything will feel so much lighter, this heavy energy that he's been feeling. It will all just make sense, and you'll look back at it and just smile and have a good sense of humour about it, and just chill about this situation. It's not so serious. Everything is going to be okay. He's been told so many times in this reading that everything is going to be okay, and then there's nothing to worry about to confirm it. There's nothing to worry about. You are safe in this situation. You're safe, and this situation is under perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. This is beautiful. We've just done the whole of the reading, and at the end it's saying there's nothing to worry about, just to confirm it. All of the things he's worrying about, there's nothing to worry about if he just come forward and took some action of doing something. So this is very powerful, very, very, very powerful, and I'd really be interested to hear your stories and your spiritual journey that you're on, and if you actually do hear something, or something that's actually going on with your divine masculine, because God is definitely working with him, and he's accepting, you know, which means, you know, God's working with everybody all the time, but he's actually accepting it. He's actually, you know, feeling God's love. So he's definitely doing a lot of spiritual work at the moment. So, and then we've got Archangel Michael. I stand for justice and truth. I live from my integrity. So again, you know, he's got about the truth again. inner truth. He knows his inner truth, and he just needs to express that. And what he feels, he's just got to come forwards, and everything will be okay. And when you can show and express yourself, there'll be such a major difference in your energy, and you'll feel so much lighter. You can feel uncomfortable and you can feel pain, but you'll get through that. You will get through that. So that is what God is trying to help him with, a serenity. I feel serene and tranquil when I accept who I am. And then we've got acceptance here. You just can't make these cards up. It's just amazing. He has got to accept, and it's okay that who he is and how he feels. It's okay that he feels this unconditional love. So that's 2 cards that's saying about acceptance. It's okay for him to feel and be who he is. He needs to love himself, and that's definitely what his, God is helping him with. So this is beautiful. He's very emotional. He's very uplifting, very emotional. There's so many different emotions that I'm feeling, and I expect you're feeling with this reading. So it's just absolutely amazing. So thank you, God, for giving us these messages for Divine Masculine, and thank you for helping Divine Masculine. Okay, let's get a message to see where his energy's at, how he's feeling. And that one stuck to me. Children. So yeah, I would say he's definitely doing this inner child stuff, and he could be, he's definitely got this gift with children, and he could be surrounded by children, or there could be children that he's thinking about, because you may have children. Put it in whatever situation you're in. And we get one more, and then we go to the other pot. Let's see what this says. Devoted. He's absolutely devoted to his self, which means devoted to his divine feminine. Beautiful. Right, now we're going to see what he would like to communicate with you if he had the opportunity, and what he's actually communicating to you, and what he wants you to know in the 5D. What message you could be receiving in the 5D from him. I love you. He wants you to know, and if he could tell you, he would say, I love you. Beautiful. This has been such a wonderful, wonderful reading. So uplifting, so beautiful. Let's see what this one's going to say. I'm going to contact you. There we go. What did I say all the way along this reading? He's going to contact you or communicate in some way. It might be the minor, smallest thing, or it could be a massive thing. So I'll be really interested to know if you leave me in the comments, your journey and what, situation, if you did actually hear anything, if he did contact you, or there was something that happened that you noticed a massive change in your Divine Masculine. I'd be really interested to know, and I'm interested to know my situation as well. So that's beautiful. So that is what he wants you to know, that he's going to contact you and he loves you. So beautiful, beautiful. Right, now I'm going to do the reminder cards for the viewer that's watching, to bring forth your beautiful divine inner spirit, and just to help you on your spiritual journey, to focus and give you the strength, and how God is going to help you and what you need to focus on, And they do, it's a lovely message, and it's action. There's action to take, and there's an affirmation for you that you can say to yourself, so that can help you. Right. What message, God, would you like your viewer to have today? What message have you got for the viewer today? Beautiful viewer today. That's doing such a massive, making massive steps, in your energy, on your spiritual journey. It's just amazing. You can see this by these cards for the Divine Masculine, how, it's just beautiful. You need to give yourself a pat on the back and treat yourself to something. And actually just smile and feel good. Right, let's have a look. What card have we got? Give. That's interesting. Right, let's read it. The message is, it's time to give. This may be an item, it may be a smile or a hug. What did I just say about the smile? Or a letter or an email. The list is endless. There's always something we can give to people. The more we allow ourselves to give more to others, the more in tune and connected we feel, and more love is shared. Remember last time someone gave you something, how did it feel? Let us share more of this. Remember, one of the best gifts you can ever give anyone is your time. Action to take. Give generously. Be it your time, a gift, an item. The list is endless. The powerful affirmation that you can say to yourself is, I give with so much love, and in doing so, this love lifts me even higher, and also lifts those who are receiving it too. So God is helping you. You know, even if you smile at somebody, open a door for somebody, or message somebody, you know, anything that you're doing, do it because you want to give and you're not expecting anything back. But just the most simplest things can spread love, and love creates love, and just to uplift somebody else's day, really important. And when I say give as well, it's not necessarily to somebody else, it could be for yourself. Give some time for yourself, you know, have some quiet time, and do the things that you like to do. Give it to yourself as well. And when you're surrounded by others, or you're in contact with people, whatever, just do the simplest things, and it can make people so happy and uplift them and mean so much to them, because as I said, love creates love, and that's what we need to do in this world today, is share the love. So another beautiful message from God for the viewer, and it makes you feel good as well when you're giving and you're thinking about love and gratitude as well. So what an absolutely amazing video, I mean, this reading's been today. It's absolutely blown me away, like I said. I hope you really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed and loved doing it. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. And I'm sending you all my support and love and light, and I'm looking forward to doing the next reading in a couple of days. So I'll see you then. Bye.